Hello friends, today we will study about energy flow. In this video, we will look more closely at the way in which energy flows from the sun to different organisms in order to support and sustain life on earth. Energy is the primary force responsible for all activities in ecosystem. The flow of energy from the sun to different organisms in an ecosystem is very important as it supports all the life process of living organisms. Energy flow through the trophic levels from producer to subsequent trophic level in unidirectional. A trophic level is the representation of energy flow in an ecosystem. The trophic level of an organism is the position it occupies in a food chain. Trophic level interaction deal with how the members of an ecosystem are connected based on nutritional needs. The working between trophic levels is that at every level in a food chain or food web, the energy received by the organism is used by itself and the leftover energy is passed on the next trophic level. Energy level decreases from the first trophic level upwards due to loss of energy in the form of heat at each trophic level. This energy loss at each trophic level is quite significant, hence there are usually not more than 4 to 5 trophic levels. The trophic levels interaction involve three concepts, namely food chain, food web, and ecological pyramids. Food chains are dynamic in nature, which link the biotic and abiotic components of an ecosystem. One organism eats other and is eaten by another. Transfer of food energy from green plant through a series of organisms with repeated eating and being eaten link called a food chain. In this food chain, grasshopper eat the grass, then mice eat the grasshopper, then snake eat the mice, then eagle eat the snake. When the eagle die, bacteria breaks the body down and turn into nutrients. The nutrients along with the sun and water cause the grass to grow. Trophic levels in the food chain. Basically, there are two types of trophic levels in food chain. First is autotrophs, second consumers. We can divide consumers in primary, secondary and tertiary consumers or decomposers. Autotrophs. They are food producing organisms who produce food for all other organisms in the ecosystem. They are usually green plants and prepare food in the presence of sunlight by the process of photosynthesis. Primary consumers. The animals which eat the plant directly are called primary consumers or herbivores. For example, insects, birds, rodents, and ruminants. Secondary consumers. They are both carnivorous or omnivores. For example, frog, dog, cat, and tiger. Tertiary consumers. Animals they eat carnivores. For example, pig, bear, and man. Decomposer. Decomposer works on the dead remains of organisms at each trophic level and help in recycling of the nutrients. For example, bacteria and fungi. Types of food chain. Basically, there are two types of food chain. First is grazing food chain. Second is detritus food chain. Grazing food chain. It starts from the food making green plants, which are succeeded by herbivores and then by carnivores. For example, in terrestrial ecosystem, grass is eaten up by caterpillar, which is by lizard, and lizard is eaten by a snake. Detritus food chain. It starts from the dead organic matter of decaying plants and animal bodies to the detrivorous organism, which in turn make food for protozoa to carnivore, etc. Food wave. A food chain represents only one dimension of food or energy flow through an ecosystem and shows a simple relationship between components. An ecosystem consists of many interrelated food chains. So interconnected food chains in an ecosystem make a food web. The food web provides more than one alternative for food to most of the organisms in an ecosystem and therefore increase their chance of survival. Ecological pyramids. The use of ecological pyramid was first described by Charles Elton in 1927. Ecological pyramids are graphical representation of the number of individuals present or amount of biomass synthesized or amount of energy stored at successive trophic levels in an ecosystem. Ecological pyramids are starting with producers at the base and successive trophic levels forming the apex is known as an ecological pyramid. Types of ecological pyramids. There are three types of ecological pyramids. First is pyramid of numbers, second pyramid of biomass, and third one is pyramid of energy. The number, biomass and energy of organisms gradually decrease with each step from the producer level to the consumer level, and the diagrammatic representation assumes a pyramid shape. Pyramid of numbers. This deals with the relationship between the numbers of primary producer and consumer of different levels. It is a graphical representation of the total number of individuals of different species belonging to each trophic level in an ecosystem. Usually it is upright, but in some cases it is inverted in shape. Upright pyramid. In this pyramid, number of individuals is decreased from lower level to higher trophic level. This type of pyramid can be seen in grassland ecosystem or in pond ecosystem. Grass present in large number in trophic level. Inverted pyramid. In this pyramid, number of individuals increases from lower level to higher trophic level. Pyramid of biomass. Pyramid of biomass is usually determined by collecting all organisms occupying each trophic level separately and measuring their dry weights. Usually this type of pyramid is largest at the bottom and gets smaller going up, but exceptions do exist. It is also two types, upright and inverted pyramid. Upright pyramid. In terrestrial ecosystem, biomass decreases from the producer level to the consumer level. So the pyramid of biomass of terrestrial ecosystem is upright. Inverted pyramid. In aquatic ecosystem, producers are small organisms, so their biomass is less. The primary and secondary consumers are bigger, so their biomass is more. Therefore, biomass of pyramid of aquatic ecosystem are inverted form. Pyramid of energy. An energy pyramid is graphical representation showing the flow of energy at each trophic level in an ecosystem. During energy flow, 80 to 90% of energy lost at each trophic level and only 10% of energy is transferred to the next trophic level. The pyramid of energy is always upright. The transfer of energy in the food chain is limited, and hence the number of trophic levels in the food chain is limited. There is only 10% of the transfer of energy from each lower trophic level to the next higher trophic level. This law known as the 10% energy law. Thank you.